The marine industry is booming each passing day, with rapid industrial growth increasingly encroaching on marine ecology in ways bound to affect unwanted issues, such as waste accumulation, exacerbating the impact of marine pollution. Like coastal communities, environmentalists are becoming seriously concerned, and the Gambia is no exception. This marine observation trip by ecologists started from Banjul to Mandinari, where a team of inspectors discovered two big heaps of garbage, believed to be waste and garbage generated on board ships, comprising chiefly plastics. Proper handling of these waste products is critical to prevent marine pollution.
So we came here on a field visit or inspection with the stakeholder institutions, and we came across these two heaps of waste that were dumped. So our findings for the first time we came here, we realized that these category of waste are from the vessels that are plying in our waters because of the evidence that we are able to found. So as you could see in our first visit, we found some euros as part of the waste that we saw. And here we are today, and we are able to see further proofs or evidence that tells us that this is exactly waste from the vessels that are plying in our waters. Because as you could see, we have the vessel's name and even the names of the captains as part of the evidence that we found. So this is interesting. As you know, our seas or ozones are one of our biggest ecosystems, and they are now facing a lot of threats, one of which is climate change.
Abubakar Kujabi, program officer at NEA, said maximum efforts should be put into waste reduction and management, particularly along coastlines, for a safe and healthy environment, as well as preserving a pollution-free marine ecosystem.
If you look at the wildlife in the world, I think the ozones, they have accommodated about 94% of our wildlife. So that is to say, our ozones or seas needs to be properly taken care of, especially from the waste that we are polluting or generating that ends up in our water bodies. Is very important. So like you said, we've came across these evidences, and I think this is going to be our first step to take the issue to a higher level, because if we don't take any step, people will still continue dumping this waste here. And as you could see, when we came here in our first visit, the amount of waste that we found here and the amount of waste that we found today, there is an increase. So that tells us that people are still dumping in this place. And if we keep quiet and say, whenever they dump, we will come and clean, that is not the solution. We have to take a step so that whoever is doing it, the person stops.
The coastal zone is an important natural and economic resource, which needs efficient utilization to promote sustainability, to yield important economy, social and environmental benefits. Captain Mamadou S. Jallo, the Naval Command's Operation Officer, said they will intensify their patrols to prevent coastal pollution.
We will intensify our patrols around this area to make sure such a thing does not repeat itself. The destruction of the ecosystem is not to our advantage. So we as an institution, we are totally against it, and we will continue to intensify our patrols, and we will make sure this thing does not repeat itself, especially in areas that are very, very close to settlements like the Mandinari and the Bonto General area. The cleanliness of the environment is our priority, and we will make sure that we put a stop to some of these things.
Protecting our coastlines from pollution and improving waste management systems will no doubt decrease the risk of infectious diseases, reduce livestock and fish stock contamination, and cut down respiratory illnesses caused by the burning of trash. Reporting for GRTS News, I am Omar P. Jallo.